Honeys, welcome back and thanks for tuning in. If you've tried growing your hair with twists before and it didn't work, honeys, please watch this video, try it and see your hair grow, get thicker and stronger and retain all the length you've been hoping for. You know we've been growing our hair with twists for a while and you can see the results and the progress over the last couple of years. So today I want to share with you the tips and all that we did and still doing to grow our hair in twist and retain our length. Now let's get into the tips of growing your hair along with twist. First thing, before I install our twist, honeys, I make sure I have washed our hair, treat it and deep condition, and then moisturize the hair before twisting. And before washing, honeys, I always make sure I prep our hair. That is, pre-pull the hair as you always see us do before washing the hair. Without prepping the hair before washing, we can get a lot of tangles, knots, and a lot of frustration on wash days. You will get minimum shedding, and wash days will be quicker and easier with prepping your hair first. To ensure healthy follicles, to support and promote healthy growth, you need a clean, washed scalp. Also want to make sure you've washed your hair to avoid any buildup or dirt blocking your hair from absorbing your product into the hair whilst in twist. And then you want to deep condition your hair to feed your hair enough and prep the hair for success with the hair growth from the twist. Deep conditioning your hair will treat your hair, strengthen your hair, and give it the nutrients it needs to promote that hair growth. And deep conditioning with heat, especially if you're low porosity, it makes all the difference to ensure your cuticles open to absorb all the nutrients and nourishment it needs. Deep conditioning our hair on every wash day has really helped us to see a lot of growth. Now, after the wash, before twisting your hair, make sure you moisturize your hair very well by working the moisturizer very well in your hair. It helps to give your hair that extra layer of moisture before going in with your other styling products, and detangle your hair very well to give your twist a nice smooth look with no frizz, to look clean and neat. Making sure your hair is moisturized is the biggest key to length retention and growth using twist. Make sure your moisturizer or leave-in conditioner is very moisturizing enough for this. I would suggest you use water-based moisturizer. You can see I'm using the Cake Ultra moisturizing leave-in conditioner and detangling therapy cream, which is water-based, and it's also a leave-in conditioner and it's detangler as well. Sealing your moisture after moisturizing with lighter oils if you're low porosity hair, like grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, or butters, and heavy oils like black castor oils if you're high porosity hair. Now let's go through how we maintain our twist to last long and keep it moisturized for length retention once we have installed the twist. So if after 2 weeks the front of your hair looks old, just unravel the front and retwist them without having to take down or wash the whole hair. Just as you can see me doing, I mixed the front of the hair with some water. Please use distilled water or filtered water if you can, as this will be a leave-in, so don't use tap water, and do not make it soaking wet, just a bit of water, and gently work the water into your twist. Then I go in with a moisturizer or your leave-in conditioner, and you know our favorite moisturizer is a Cake Ultra moisturizing leave-in conditioner and detangling therapy cream. I use this all the time, as you saw me using it earlier before twisting our hair, okay, to moisturize the hair. Now work that in as well very well, gently, as you can see me did. Now try not to snag or pull your hair too tight to avoid any breakage. Okay, don't forget also to moisturize your ends, very important, okay, as is the oldest part of your hair and needs the most attention and products. So once I've done that, then I gently retwist the whole hair from the roots, okay, after the braids, okay, to the ends, okay, as you can see me doing. Moisturizing the twist is the biggest key to our hair growth using twist, like I said earlier, honeys, okay, keeping our hair moisturized. Dry hair breaks just like a steak. When it's dry, it breaks easily, but moisturized hair is resistant to breakage because it's not dry and brittle. And moisturize your hair before your dry days. Be ahead of your dry days, honey. That is, moisturize your hair before your hair gets completely dry, hard and brittle. This will leave your hair always moisturized, leaving no room for dry hair days, okay, which can cause breakage. Our hair needs as much moisture as possible, else it will break. We're trying to avoid breakage and retain length, right, honey? So let's try and be on top of our moisture game so that our hair can always be moisturized and be out of those dry days where our hair can easily break because it's dry and brittle. So a few more do's and don'ts to ensure you get that growth with your mini twist or big side twist. Do not wash your mini twist or twist if you can. Unlike braids, twists tangle more easily than braids, and washing your twist can result in a lot of tangles leading to breakage. If you really have to wash your twist, then just use the squeeze method and not running your hands and fingers back and forth on the length of your hair like you normally do, okay, with a normal wash. So I've finished with retwisting one side of the front of the hair, so I'm just going to move on to the other side. As you can see, again, just spray some water in the hair, okay, then moisturize the hair, make sure you work in very well, and then just retwist the hair right from the roots, starting from where the braid sits to the end, and that's it. It looks all new again. So for the back, I separate into two sections, mix with some water, again distilled or filtered water if you can, okay, and then make sure as well it's not soaking wet, just a bit of water. To control the tangles, if you really need to wash your twist, then section your twist and braid them into like 5 or 6 sections. But just note, once you braid the twist, okay, it might not still look fluffy after that, okay. So instead of washing your twist, I'll suggest you just don't keep your twist in for too long, okay. So you don't need to, or you don't have to wash them, okay. Just keep them a couple of weeks, okay, refresh them and then take it down, and then you can wash it. Next tip is to please try and sleep with a silk satin scarf or bonnet, okay, to preserve the moisture and to prevent your hair from being dry, causing breakage. Now don't forget, as you can see, please remember to moisturize your ends as well, okay. Like I said, it's the oldest part of your hair and you want to keep it very moisturized so it doesn't break. Now finally, I'm going to seal in the moisture using the K Culture Natural 5-Point Shine Oil. You know this product is perfect to finish your styling because it brings so much shine to your hair, and most importantly, it controls split ends, carrying along the whole length of your hair from roots to the ends, causing breakage, as you know. So I'm going to be rubbing the oil all the way from ends to roots, control any split ends. Honeys, please wear your satin or silk bonnets and scarves also to prevent any friction from your hair being rubbed against your cotton pillows or any other rough surfaces. You can invest in some silk or satin pillowcases for this reason too. Finally, when taking down your twist, please be gentle to avoid any breakage and use water with oil to take down. It will make it easy to unravel the twist with less tangles and knots, resulting in less breakage, retaining length. Do this on a day you know you'll be less busy so you can be gentle with your hair. Don't do it when stressed. You might end up rushing and be rough with your hair, causing breakage. And if possible, try to do your own hair, twist your own hair, because you'll be more gentle with your hair than someone else. I have a tutorial on how to do twist, okay. It's very detailed and very easy to follow. Use it and do your own twist. Do your scalp massages with applying some oil on your scalp. So here I'm using the K Culture Extreme Growth Scalp and Hair Therapy Oil. This is amazing for hair growth. Trust me, guys, try it, okay. We've been growing our hair with twist honeys for about 4 years, and we normally keep the twisting for like 4 weeks a month, and the growth is amazing. Try it, guys, you will be amazed. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. All these tips can be applied to twist with only your natural hair, or if you've done your twist with added hair or extensions, just make sure with added hair you moisturize your hair more, because the added hair tends to suck out the moisture from your natural hair. Thanks so much for watching. Please like this video for me if you found it helpful, and please subscribe. Love you to the moon and back, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.